Firstly, me like introducing project also late maybe October, somewhere around October last year. Suppose somebody like continue one me. One black team even come lo Mosby. Now this la team behind him look long. National government blow you me where only like try and build him infrastructure blow you me long Papua New Guinea, particularly to do with the marine side of our country. And this will they basically were tasked to look at developing all ports within the country. So Manus was very fortunate also na mi talking mi paitim hana to big mania because Manus was one of the first province that was selected. Thank you. Manus, Gal Province, West Sepik, East Sepik, and Molisla first province where anini lo government, a former government, lo yumi national government, anini lo leadership long Prime Minister O'Neill, only select him this la Pobla province. Now only task him Department of Transport to oversee this project. And so we had this team coming from Mosby, headed by the Deputy Secretary of Transport, Charles Siniu, and Mwambalamangi Manus too. Me like talk thank you long end, now bring him team me come. Na only been come, na me blay been go through long end. Na me blay been look sabe that yes, he must cut this la look sabe, he must come lo Manus. So they went back. And then we all sat back and relaxed and waited until I think about 6 months later or 4 months later, where maybe Krab Nongudosem, there was a tender, only put him tender, national government put him tender through Department of Transport, and they awarded the feasibility study for this particular project, for the port development study in Manus to a Chinese contractor by the name of China Xining. China Xining, it seems like a contract, it was worth around about maybe 6 to 8 million. Oli kisim, na oli come. And the first visit they had on site was in around early this year, I think about January, late January, oli bin come. Oli bin come, na oli come through long Manus Provincial Government administration, and we had to, the basic thing was, the aim of this was a site visit. They had to look at sites within Manus to develop this port that we need here in Manus. So before they came, plan lo yumi by surprise. But all sainaya, all sila no sainana, only look still lo yumi na, only look sabe pinis. Hamas place pa only kam look lo try kirabim sila port longan. So they had a look at 5 sites. Hopefully, if I have time, I will put it up on screen. But they picked the 5 sites. One at the current Salasia Wharf, and the other one is the old rundown Nabu Wharf. And then Narbla Tribla ego long half side long Mibla lo Southwest Bay long half side long West Coast. And one was at Ndraukei, and the other one was at Loawai, which is if you sambala blo ibla lo Ndraukei pinis, you should have lo bris blo Ndraukei. Now you look go inside lo Beya, and Loawai this la have. And then the other side was at Wamuk, which is across the other side of the bay. Anyway, we took them there. I accompanied them. We took them there. They had a look at the sites, and they went back. And they concluded that Ndraukei was probably the site that they want to build this particular port at. And Milak thank you to Bula Big Mania too, because they also directed them at the national level to put the port there. So that's why we have the sites pinned down at Ndraukei. Now, Mr. Time Iran, I'll just try and briefly tell you that China Xining carried out a feasibility study. It involves them coming on site, doing survey work, and which a team was organized and was sent over here about late last month, and they came and did the survey work for about a week, nearly 2 weeks. Olikeri Mount survey, both they did the hydrographic survey and they also did the shorefront survey, and then they went back, and the only survey part of the project that is still outstanding is the geotech, and environmental study, which are also crucial, and they're going to be included in this. But they've done that study, and towards, on the 13th of this month, China Jining plus the other 3 contractors were supposed to hand the study back to the Department of Transport for the presentation. So some of us were fortunate enough to go across and to be there at the meeting. And basically, during the presentation, I will just show the main parts of this this project, which I think you must have, so that you can look whether this particular project is worthwhile or not, or any big plan or any legal. I think it's very important that we have a look at it. So I am not going to go through all the report, but no good. Okay. Basically, if you look at all these things, they've carried out a thorough desktop study plus site study on the particular project. They basically look at the possible usage of the port, and it was also a recommendation by Tupela leaders that aside from the other 3 ports in Papua New Guinea, Manus was going to have not just a cargo port, but it must be also a fishing port. So that's why by you looking, Manus was very unique. We've got facilities that will provide for the fishing activities around Manus, and also for our cargo boat for export and import. So me not go through long all kata details. If you want to have a look at the details of the report, it's me give him electronic copy long all line by you finish. They can give it to you. But otherwise, I just want us to have a look at the overall cost of the project, and so that they can give us an idea as to how much this facility is going to cost. Sorry, bear with me for a moment. I have to get down to, okay, just the general layout. That's the general layout of the port. Now, basically, suppose you look, suppose sila light you can walk. Yes, let me walk. Suppose you look, facility, yeah. If you look at it, it's basically like a box. It starts from here, comes out here, and ends up there. It's a box size belonging about 757 meters long, which is from here to that end, and width belonging is about 280. Now, why are you asking me? For those of you who've been to Ndraukei and have seen the site, basically, suppose you look, lo harere lo rip, where you drop, you go down, lo blue sea, and head lo brisha. Oops, sorry. Me flip him this now. Yeah, basically, lo here, he drop you go down, harere lo ripia, only put him brisha down on ya. Now, it start lo habia, it go lo habia 280 meters. It starts from the edge of the rib, now it go past lo Kilblo mountain ya. So basically, when you look at the whole of that Ndraukei area where before Kongong is put him di wailong ya, emol kata di selaya by import facility below imitason. Now, in that facility, by you looking more sem, start lo here, you go nablo hapya, and bris blow walk blow piece. Now, start lo hapya, ikamya, and bris blow cargo. Now, the maximum size cargo vessel that can bet along here is about 20,000 ton, that weight. Now, me to also nong good plan di blay no clear lo disla. Suppose you looking mo logging si pisa kam nakarim di wailong here na ulis angka lo lorong kau ya. And plan di blong olia legally ibig plamo. So it's quite a big wharf that they're building. From here to there, because of fisheries requirements blow you me, olina sanabim or olina put him alongside Fopla fishing pesena, where capacity belong all about 2,000 ton. So that's how size belong this like look. And the last section there, yuna betim wampla tanker, oil tanker, capacity belonging about 3,000 ton. So that's basically in a nutshell, the betage phase belong all ship lock pass long end. Now backside long end, all is now, all storage facility because facility by imigat lo have cold storage, power plant by imigat power plant to stop. And for the purpose of the exercise of the project, low feasibility study only talk by only put in 7 megawatt. Now 7 megawatt to a lot of people here who knows about power, that's quite a lot of power. But they are anticipating that that power would be able to generate enough power to cater for the cannery as well. So they've designed for that one. Thank you, Mr. Pokawin. And I think along that phase, and plus long dry cargo now. It's the container facility there. And then backside lo here, all port facility now. Office now, when I'm stop long. Okay, time lo me company. So me try, you me look long, me not long all nar long and by you me go long. Sorry, if I can go back. That's basically the trestle head na main berth cross section belongan. That's how it will look like. And then that's the coastal. That's the fishery facility. And by basically sit down, all seat pile yeah. This lay seat pile, while driving seat pile go down. Now only backfield that's all. Now all pasena ya by come stop alongside. Okay, I think that's the revetment. The revetment is the main structure that by protect him. Suppose you go on Ndraukei, this la hablo stony finish longan, you go on Harablo Reef. That's the structure that would take care of the waves that are going to come. And the auxiliary works and power supply, it has a capacity of 7 megawatt. We also need water supply, drainage, and then we also need power, fire protection, all for the facility. Yeah. And in there, on the main inside long this port 2 by oligat sewage system, where all vessels that come inside, only can offload in sewer because according to international maritime standard now, you need to have those facilities in all ports. Okay, I think I want to have a look at this so that you can look at cost of this project. If you look at the cost of the project, the total investment cost of this facility now is around about 140 million US. Now, if you equate that to Kina, it's around about 430 million. So that's the level of cost involved. So I think economic evaluation langan stop ya. Me not go through langan because time lo me run. But the key recommendations are also here. No good me not go through langan. But if you have time, have a look at it. But let me say this: that at the forum that we had, basically the Transport Department and the National Planning have endorsed the project, and they are going to take it up in the 2020 budget. Now, me like give him a flows of a hand, igolong open member na for helping us to get this far. With that, me like to thank you. That's Ndraukei in maybe 2050s or whatever it is. That's the projection. Thank you.